Hello, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. It is the middle of August, and we are in probably the hottest time of the year in Japan. It's getting to 38, 39, and some places 40 degrees Celsius, which is getting around and over just over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's hot. And we need some nice beer to cool us off in the evenings. And today we are going to begin looking at 3 beers from a brewery that is not often seen, especially out of the Kansai region. And in fact, I'm guessing that maybe beer fans in northern Japan or Eastern Japan, Tokyo, and southwestern Japan, Fukuoka, that area, may not be familiar with this brewery. It is a Kansai area brewery. It's called Awaji Brewery. And Awaji is located on the island of Awajishima. And this island is just across from Akashi, or people may know Kobe a little bit better. There's a very large bridge called the Akashi Daikyo, which goes across from Akashi City to this island. And from this island, you can continue across and go to the one of the 4 main islands of Japan, which is called Shikoku. And so this is right across from Akashi, and it's on the northern tip of the island, actually. The island is shaped kind of like a teardrop, and this would be towards the narrow end of the island. And Awaji's been going since 1998, so quite a while. They have 5 main beers that they make, and those are a Pils, a red ale, a Weizen, an Alt, and what they call a Awaji rice beer. And there's one more called Shima Lemon, Island Lemon beer, which they make as well. We're going to be looking at three beers. We're going to look at the Pilsner, the Weizen, and the Alt, which are the ones I happen to find. And it seems like they're kind of stuck in the old mode of Japanese craft beer, which in the mid-90s, late 90s, every brewery that was brewing had to make 3 of these German styles: the Pils, the Weizen, and the Alt. And because so many people think that beer equals Germany, and so and plus Germans were very influential in the development of the Japanese beer industry when it began in the 1880s, 1890s in Japan. So a lot of German influence, and Awaji is still in that mode where they're making those kinds of beers. Not many craft breweries do that anymore. Okay, so we're going to look at 3 beers, and let's get started, shall we? Okay, the first beer we will look at in this series from Awaji is called Awaji Pilsner, and this is a 4.5% beer, and it on RateBeer it has only 4 ratings, an average score of 3.17, kind of midland scores there. Untapped has 140 ratings, and the average score is 3.19, so almost identical scores for this beer. It is a Pilsner, and it has Canadian malt and hops and gas. They put the gas on the label here as well. This says fine aroma and premium taste, original brew of Awajishima. All right, so let's give this one a go, shall we? A Pilsner from the island of Awaji. I believe I've had this before. I'm not sure. If so, it was a long time ago. Again, you don't see this brewery quite often. I found this in a department store, liquor shop basement liquor shop. Okay, so it's a very clear, medium, dark straw, maybe a touch of copper there, a nice solid finger of kind of creamy head, quite a bit of carbonation rising from the bottom. Let's see if you can see the carbonation there. It's pretty heavy. Let's put it through the light. All right. Okay, let's give this one a go. Okay, right away. It has a very thin, sort of grassy nose. Something light and potentially sweet with the malt. Not a very strong aroma, that's for sure. Bready, light graininess. A little hint of citrus. This is a kind of bare bones Pilsner. Even for a Pilsner, I mean, it doesn't really have a lot of character. I'm not getting I'm not getting much of the malt or the hops that compose this beer. Neither of them is making much of an impression. The malt seems rather dull, and the hops just barely make an appearance. So this is not a beer I would recommend. If you happen to be in Awaji area, you might see it. You do give it a try if you like, and you let me know what you think, okay? And please subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing many more Japanese craft beers, and in the next 2 beers will be coming from this same brewery called Awaji Brewery. Okay, well that's it for today. Hope you're doing well, staying cool, staying safe. Bye-bye.